The Z06 dates back to 1963. Chevrolet and all of General Motors had signed on to a voluntary ban on factory racing with the Automotive Manufacturers Association. So officially, Chevrolet wasn't racing, but they were helping people kind of on the side. They were making components and parts and more powerful engines available through their ordering system. And the Z06 package was their attempt to put all of those components together and allow the average customer, the racing customer, to walk into a dealership and essentially buy a race car.
The Z06 historically has its roots with Zora Arkus Duntov. Zora Arkus Duntov is a legendary automotive engineer. He grew up in Europe and eventually made his way to America when he finally winds up at Chevrolet, bringing all that knowledge with him of what European sports cars were capable of, and applying it to a car like Corvette is really where the roots of the Z06 start to form. He understood what it took to win at Le Mans and what type of car it would take to make that happen.
And he started really almost immediately working toward building Corvette into a track-capable car. The 63 Z06 became stuff of legend. They only built 199 of them.
It was kind of a hidden treasure, and the first 14 or so Z06s, they were not sold to the public. They were put out to race teams. In 2001, the nameplate of Z06 comes back to the Corvette lineup.
They built it atop of a new body style that had come out a couple of years earlier, which was a fixed roof coupe that was both stiffer and lighter.
The C5 Z06, of course, has a special engine, not similar to any of the other Corvette engines of the time. And it's also the first time that Z06 becomes a badge on the car. Corvette launches the Z06 name again 38 years later. The C6 Z06, which ran from 2006 to 2013, was even more unique than the fifth generation Z06.
Dave Hill and his team developed a bespoke aluminum frame for the Z06, and that takes the lightweighting component that was happening in the C5 another step further.
The truly unique thing with the seventh generation Corvette Z06 is that it is built hand in hand with the Corvette racing cars, the C7Rs.
It had been winning on the track, and they were taking those learnings and they were applying them to the production program.
The eighth generation Z06 is truly bringing Zora's vision to life. We have a mid-engine car, and it just, in some ways, screams, I'm a race car, and, I think Zora would be extremely happy.